Hey everyone, as many of you know, the current writer strike has shut down film production on a phenomenal scale here in the US. And writers and creators on both coasts are, picketing and protesting as they should because of the impact it has on their careers, their futures, their contributions, and the stories that they've contributed to on a very fundamental level. What many of you may or may not realize is that some of the things that you see even on television that are spontaneous, whether it's a comedian or seemingly spontaneous, from reality TV to a comedian making a joke, were actually ideas crafted by writers. Another insight is that writers often spend months or years working on scripts and revising, and writer-producers like myself as well spend a lot of dedicated time in terms of making sure that stories and content have a certain resonance, impact, and skill behind it. And there are so many ways of telling stories that are above what even AI can contribute to, sort of aggregately pulling the work together of millions of people and then spitting out a story. The value is in the human experience and the human condition and being able to connect things and make sense of them and interpret it for other human beings. So with that said, whether you're a content creator, you're creating your own personal stories, you own a production company like I do, or you're working for a studio, storytelling still remains, king and queen. And there are a couple different techniques and ideas that can keep you moving forward and telling your own, and I will share a few of those with you today. Creating stories worth shooting, worth spending years and months on, whether it's for animation, it's for films, feature films, television, or otherwise, it's the writer's job. It's our job to, as writers and producers and directors, to envision those fundamental roadblocks in the beginning over time and know how to craft awesome stories. That original and authentic human experience is what builds connection and storytelling. Study your characters. They are real people too. They have to exist in your mind before they exist on the page and on the screen. And people watching and paying attention to every single detail is one of the greatest tools in the toolbox that any artist can have, being able to observe people accurately and honestly. I love a good mood board because it just collapses time. The visual representation, whether digitally or in person, just communicates exactly what you're trying to achieve and gets everyone on the same page. The next tip I would give you is just to tell the story that you want to see. What's missing, and you have to trust your instincts on that. The next thing is just have fun. Have fun. There's no purpose in telling a story even if it's empowering, if you don't have fun and enjoy the process. And also know that just vision takes time. Great vision takes time, and there's no shortcuts. So for more storytelling tips, like, follow, or subscribe.